Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence.
This is Autoline Daily for Monday, July 26, 2010. I'm Christy Swinesberg from WardsAuto.com, sitting in for John McElroy. Here's today's top news in the global automotive industry. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Ford finally unveiled its redesigned Explorer. The 2011 model is completely new from the ground up, shedding its traditional body-on-frame construction in favor of a car-based structure. Given the times, the company is really pushing fuel economy with this update. It's claiming that V6-powered models can stretch a gallon of fuel 20% further than this year's version. But the big news is the availability of a 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine, putting out 237 horsepower and 250 pound-feet of torque with a 30% bump in economy. Both engines are paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Ford doesn't want you to think the Explorer has gone soft just because it shares a car platform and gets better fuel economy. The company is also emphasizing off-road capability. The SUV features a terrain management system with 4 modes: normal, mud, sand, and snow. Each mode alters the vehicle's driving behavior to best match the conditions. Also, 6-cylinder models, which deliver an estimated 290 horsepower and 255 pound-feet of torque, are rated to tow up to 5,000 pounds. Look for the 2011 Explorer at dealerships this winter. Also from the Ford beat, my Ward's colleague James Amond reports today that the Blue Oval is taking its foot off the gas when it comes to second-half production. Despite the fact that there will be new products like the Explorer we mentioned, the Edge and Fiesta to name a couple others, Ford will be producing fewer cars and trucks for the second half of this year for 2 specific reasons. First, there are the planned holiday shutdowns and tooling changeovers needed for some of those new vehicles. And then there's consumer demand. Ford sees it falling off a bit. In fact, based on unemployment and continuing tight credit, the company has lowered its industry sales forecast to somewhere around 11.5 million units. That's give or take 1 million under its previous prediction. BMW and Daimler announced that they will extend their joint purchasing agreement to include car seat frames. According to Bloomberg, a BMW spokesperson says that the 2 companies can save at least 150 million euros, that's nearly $200 million, if the seats are used across all models. The 2 automakers are cooperating in purchasing and other joint projects in order to reduce costs. BMW wants to cut spending on components and supplies by 4 billion euros by 2012. And Daimler recently set up a joint venture with Renault to share development costs in order to save money as well. Piaggio SpA, the Italian company that builds the iconic Vespa scooter, is investing heavily in Asia. According to the Wall Street Journal, it's pouring some 100 million euros into India over the next 3 years to double production capacity in the country. It's also bolstering a factory it built in Vietnam a year ago, and it's planning to enter China. Asia is the world's largest market for scooters, and this investment is a result of economic troubles in Europe that have cut into Piaggio's profits. Finally, a question. How American is the U.S. team that is sponsored by the Germans? It seems that since General Motors let its longtime sponsorship of the United States Olympic Committee go after the 2008 Games, the Associated Press reports that BMW is ready to move into that void. The deal, expected to be signed this week, could mean as much as $24 million to the USOC and last until at least 2016. Of course, our team will still be US through and through, but it does mean we might have to get used to seeing our athletes tooling around in 3 Series and 5 Series instead of Malibus. Coming up next, the lowdown on a heavy-duty diesel comparison test we're working on at Wards. Back right after this.
Introducing Bridgestone's 3rd generation of run-flat tires with groundbreaking new Bridgestone technologies. Bridgestone run-flat tires offer improved ride comfort, lower rolling resistance, and improved wear while giving you the peace of mind and comfort you need.
This week, my colleagues at Wards will be spending a day in Flat Rock, Michigan. No, they didn't hear of a free media breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the Ford and Mazda plant. Instead, they'll be driving GM, Ford, and Chrysler's all-new heavy-duty diesel pickup trucks in a battle we're calling the Diesel Shootout. While we've judged heavy-duty pickups in the past as part of our annual Ward's 10 Best Engines competition, we never judged them as their engineers intended, towing a big honkin' load. So, Ward's editors, along with some folks from our sister publication Fleet Owner, will do just that, both on-road and at Bosch's 1.3-mile test track. At the track and on the road, each truck will tow a 10,000-pound load. Judges will rate the truck's diesels on all the usual 10 Best Engines metrics: acceleration, technology, fuel efficiency, drivability, and overall power. Noise, vibration, and harshness levels at idle, cruising speed, and during hard acceleration also will be judged. To keep a level playing field, all 3 trucks for the Diesel Shootout will be roughly the same. 3/4-ton 4x4 turbo diesel crew cabs with automatic transmissions and axle ratios of about 3.73. All three trucks offer astoundingly powerful turbo diesel engines, and Ward's Automotive Group is setting out to pick the best of the bunch. We plan to announce the winner of the event in September, and the trophy will be presented at the 2011 10 Best Engines Banquet on January 12th during the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. So if you're down in Flat Rock this week, please don't disturb anyone in a navy golf shirt with a pen and a pad, or try and lap a heavy-duty GMC, Ford, or Ram pickup. This is serious business we'll be doing. And that'll do it for today's episode of Autoline Daily. Thank you for watching. John McElroy will be back in the saddle tomorrow. One more thing before I sign off. I want to remind you that our new call-in program, Open Line, goes live tonight starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. To join this conversation, you can call in from any phone. Just dial 1-218-936-6581 and enter the PIN 4928. Again, that's 1-218-936-6581, PIN 4928. If you're not near a phone, you can always jump in the chat on our website, autolinedetroit.tv. Again, I'm Christy Swinesberg for wardsauto.com. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.